I'm such a calm and a peaceful person, and I have been since my early 20s. But when I was young, I had a temper that you would not believe. You would not that I was volatile, like borderline volatile, seriously. And I've never had an example in my life of not expressing an emotion.
Yeah.
Like the possibility of not expressing an emotion hadn't even occurred to me until I was in my 20s and in a relationship I really valued. And
Yeah.
it was pointed out to me, you know what? You don't actually have to act on or verbalize every emotion you have. And it was
Yeah.
shocking news to me.
Yes.
And it was one of my most profound encounters with my higher self. When I went to the bathroom mirror and I looked myself in my own eyes and said, we never realized that we actually have a choice about this, but now that we
Yes.
do I want to be that person? Do I
Absolutely.
want to be the plate throwing, shouting, swearing, screaming, you know, banshee of a woman?
Yeah.
Or we're going to change that.
Yeah.
And it honestly, up until that moment, hadn't occurred to me that it's a choice. It really, really hadn't. It was news to me. But I went to the core of who I was and I made a life decision.
Yeah.
And I've decided no matter what, I'm not going to behave like that again.
Hmm.
No matter what I'm feeling, no matter what's going through my mind, no matter what has happened, I'm not going to give myself permission to behave like that ever again.
Yeah.
And I never have. I honestly, sincerely, never have. And there were times where suppressing that temper took some almighty effort. It was not a walk, not at all. But I decided who and what I wanted to be. And I was determined to flesh that out. That people look at me now and they're like, you're always so calm. And when there's drama or conflict, you're always so. It's like, yeah, that wasn't just handed to me on a platter. I worked for that. I really, really did. I worked for that. I think it's very hard to ignore when love is the motivation. I love this person so much. I would hate to think that I'm going to potentially lose them because I'm conducting myself in a way that to them is unacceptable because they weren't raised around the same kind of disrespect that I was. They weren't taught to have no regard for other people's emotions. I'm going to have to stretch up to this individual in my life. And that is going to be a blessing to me. I'm going to grow into more of my higher self. I am going to expand beyond the behavior of the little